Hey everyone, it's Nava here, and today we'll be doing a whiteboard style video because I realized just recording my screen is quite boring, to be honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to be talking about the General Adaptation Syndrome. So this, for all of you who want to learn how to break out of plateaus, this is absolutely crucial to know. If you don't know this, you don't understand the science behind how plateaus work and why you've stopped gaining muscle and mass. So once you understand this, you'll be able to properly program your training cycles. And you'll understand why they're properly programmed when you make them in the certain way that I'll tell you to make them. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. So over here, I don't know if it's legible, but this says size. So we're going to talk about muscle size over here, okay? And there's no values to this. And this is time, and this is by weeks. So we're going to go ahead and make this by weeks. Yep. So each one of these is 1 week. Obviously, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so these are the weeks, right? And you just started working out. We're going to assume that you've been working out for longer than a year. If you've worked out for longer than a year, you don't have to think about this. You don't have to think about anything. You just walk to the gym, touch a weight, and you're going to build muscle, all right? But if you've been lifting for over a year, you're going to notice you start to plateau on push-pull legs. It's not even about push-pull legs. You can be doing anything. You can be doing an Arnold split, you can be doing upper-lower. You're going to plateau. That is when you need to start learning about the General Adaptation Syndrome. So let's talk about size, right? Let's say you're at this size. You start at this size of muscle. This is your starting muscle size, and this is actually how it works. So let's assume you just got off push-pull legs, and now you've switched it to a completely different type of workout. So now you're doing the Arnold split, okay? So you did push-pull legs for a year. Now you're doing the Arnold split, okay? So this is the Arnold split. This is the time graph. You're at this size at the end of the year, okay? What's going to happen is you're going to be doing the Arnold split for 2 weeks before you put on any size. The first 2 weeks, you're going to feel very sore. Your strength might go up too. But the reason your strength goes up is literally because your brain is getting more efficient and effective at redirecting your motor neurons, which are basically your muscle tissue. It's getting better at redirecting that into lifting weight. So that's why you're getting stronger in the first 2 weeks. It has nothing to do with muscle size. Your first 2 weeks of a new training cycle, remember, new training cycle is the Arnold split after the push-pull legs, you are not gaining any size, okay? First 2 weeks, never ever will you gain size in the first 2 weeks of doing a new training cycle. But your strength might go up, but this is size, this is not strength. So strength might go up slightly. You're very, very sore. Your body is not used to it. You'll be very sore for these first 2 weeks. After these first 2 weeks, your size will go up, and so will your strength astronomically. But this part right here is going to be called the alarm phase. It's called the alarm because your body is basically getting absolutely ravaged by the weights you're lifting, and that's why it sounds an alarm, okay? And I'm not making this up, by the way. This is all available online, but it's just nobody talks about it, and I think it's very important for people to know so that they can stop doing push-pull legs for over a year, because it's very stupid. So you can just search it up. Alarm phase is a real thing. After the alarm phase, you go straight into the adaptation phase. Now, this is the golden zone. You want the adaptation phase. Adaptation phase is where the gains are made. So from week 2 to 6, you get 4 nice weeks. Your gains are going to go like this. Almost linear, not exactly linear. Almost linear. Your gains are going to go like this, okay? This is the adaptation phase. You are going to be doing the same split. Obviously, you'll be doing progressive overload. If you don't know what progressive overload is, just please click off the video. That's actually quite sad. You should have been lifting for over a year. You have to know what progressive overload is. But you should be progressively overloading every single time you go to the gym, and it should be working quite well in your favor. You'll be able to gain strength. You'll be able to gain size. The adaptation phase is where you want to be. But here's the mistake everyone makes. Don't do the Arnold split for more than 6 weeks. It's not smart. So after the first year of lifting, your body starts adjusting quick to training cycles, okay? And the standard time is 6 weeks. Maybe if you're just out of your first year of lifting, it might take you 8 weeks. But it's never harmful to just stay true to 6 weeks because this is going to work forever, okay? This training cycle will work for you forever. So at 6 weeks, what most people do is they start plateauing. And even, hold on, if you keep going past that, it's going to start dipping. Your size will literally get smaller because once you train past, this is called the exhaustion phase. Once you train past the exhaustion phase, what happens is that your body gets really stressed out. It's very tired of the same stimulus. It's very used to it, and it just pumps your body full of negative hormones. One example is cortisol. It's gonna pump your body full of cortisol. Cortisol is the worst thing you want in your body. Cortisol is the stress hormone. You probably would have heard that stress is not good for gains. It's not, right? The stress hormone, what it does is it inhibits muscle growth. So cortisol goes up right here. Cortisol. So do not train past 6 weeks. You're just gonna get smaller. What you need to do instead is you cut off your workout right here at 6 weeks. And what you do is you switch to another workout. So now we did Arnold phase, right? The Arnold split. Now let's do like an upper lower split. And we're gonna change the exercises up as well. So you're gonna change the exercises up. You're gonna focus on what you want to grow. You have to program properly. That's up to you. That's for another video. But you're gonna change your split to something else. You're gonna change the exercises you're doing so your body's not very used to them. Maybe you did the same exercises like 2 training cycles ago, right? But like for example, let's say you were doing incline dumbbell press for this cycle. Do incline machine press at a slightly higher incline. So then you get different type of stimulus. So that's what you want to do. You want to change it up, and then you're gonna enter this phase again. It's so worth it to be in this phase because you gotta keep just milking these adaptation phases. You just gotta milk them. You just gotta stay. The 2-week alarm phase is quite annoying. You will still gain strength in it, but it's quite annoying. But you just gotta keep doing this cycle over and over again. You're basically biohacking at this point, right? And you're gonna build so much muscle. So this is exactly how the General Adaptation Syndrome works. And if you want to be building muscle as fast as possible, you want to break past a plateau, this is absolutely foundational. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want me to help you make a personalized program where you don't have to just randomly guess what exercise you want to make, go ahead and look in the description. I have a link there. Schedule a one-on-one call if you're interested, and we can talk things out. Peace.